Honey, I'll be home late. Ronald and I are taking a new client out to dinner. Love you.
Hey.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Just saving time?
Pull your head in. You got tickets on yourself.
We could play this game forever. This way, we get straight to the point. What do you reckon? Buy you a beer?
Yeah, okay.
Give it a whirl, mates. Impress the lady. You, son, you look like you can handle yourself.
How about you, pretty boy? Or are you two gutless, huh?
Why not, huh? Madam, we delight. This won't take long.
I want a clean fight. A clean fight.
I know why. He didn't exactly leave me a note. Yeah, I've already talked to Harold. He seems to think he'll have some answers by tomorrow. Mother, please, I really don't want to talk about this right now. I just want to go home to David and have a good cry. David. You bastard.
Sam, wait. Sam, honey, please, come on. Let me explain. Sam.
One. Two.
Much better.
Three.
Much better.
It was a perfect combination, Sam. Your partner fleeced you, then bought a one-way ticket to Brazil. He's got it all, there's nothing left.
What about the insurance?
He didn't pay the premium.
Why?
Because Donald is a sleazeball.
Ronald,
Donald, whatever. I knew it the first time I laid eyes on him. Something about those beady little eyes and the way he kept saying, albeit.
albeit.
See, you didn't even notice. He was a bad seed. I told you not to take him as a partner, but did you listen? No. Do you ever listen? No. You and your mother both cut from the same cloth.
We are not.
Similar cloth.
Harold, what am I going to do about the artists? How am I ever going to pay them back? Every cent I had was tied up in that gallery.
It's not as bleak as all that. First thing we'll do is file under Chapter 11.
Bankruptcy?
Yep. Protection under the law. Designed to keep vultures off your back.
No, I can't.
Sam, you either do that or pay with money you don't have.
I'll get it. It might take me a while, but I'll get it. Every cent. Those people trusted me. I can't let them down. They deserve to be paid.
You'll be paying for it the rest of your life. At least think about it.
No. Where do you think you're going with that?
Out.
Not if you value your life.
This is my chair.
To refresh your extremely selective memory, we bought this chair together. That would make it our chair.
We may have bought it together, but we bought it for me. As I recall, you didn't even like it.
I like it now.
You would.
You bet I would. You think I'm gonna let you take it and use it with that hooker? I paid for half. I own half.
And I own the other half. So, what are we going to do about it?
Something tells me you shouldn't have asked.
Have you thought of seeing an analyst, Sam? I mean, a really good one.
Mother, if this is still about that chair...
I'm not talking about the chair. I'm talking about you and your inability to see the obvious.
I saw the obvious. And I threw him out.
Oh.
Besides which, Mother, my relationships are none of your concern.
Anything that makes you unhappy is my concern. I could help you if you wouldn't shut me out of your life.
If you were any more in my life, you'd be me.
Oh.
Mother, I invited you here to have a nice lunch with me. Now, don't you spoil it, all right?
Excuse me, ladies, your table is now ready.
Oh, good. Mother?
Sam, darling, I know you so well. Why did you really ask me to lunch?
Well, Mother, to tell you the truth, I need that deed in your safety deposit box.
I know it. What deed?
Can I get you ladies a drink?
Yes. No.
Bon.
Mother, I need the deed to the property in Australia that Daddy left me when he died. The opal mine. The place that you call that worthless hole in the desert. Yes. Well, someone wants to buy it.
Oh, who in their right mind would want to buy that?
They would.
Kilbarra Ranching Limited, Lightning Ridge, New South Wales.
I got the first offer about 6 months ago, and that one came yesterday. I'd like to go down there and have a look at it.
Absolutely pointless.
Well, it isn't to me. I could use the money, couldn't I?
I think it's a dreadful idea.
Well, how am I going to know if this is a fair offer unless I go and see the place for myself?
Trust me, if your father was involved, it isn't worth the effort. Any man who could abandon a caring wife and a beautiful daughter to go off and dig for something he knows nothing about doesn't have what it takes to know the difference. I am completely against it.
Is there something you're not telling me? Is there some other reason you don't want me to go?
Of course not. I just don't want you to waste your time. Your father was a failure, Sam. A failure at everything he tried. I'm sure that land is as worthless as he was.
Well, I'd still like to go and see for myself.
Well, your money.
Actually, I wanted to talk to you about that. I need to borrow the fare. Oh, I'll need a taxi. I have to get to the train station.
Yes.
Is it always this hot?
No, love, way out in the mulga, it gets a lot worse.
Mulga?
Whoop, whoop.
I'm supposed to be meeting a bush pilot out here. Where's the airport?
Sometimes they land on the road there.
You're kidding.
No, love, fair dinkum.
Say it isn't so. Please, God. Say, oh, God. Oh, my nails. My collagen cream. That's $60 down the drain. And my blusher, please. Not my blusher. Oh, well, I hope you're happy. I hope you're really happy. You've just accomplished something that no one else has ever been able to do. You've destroyed my life. 10,000 miles of nothing. Not a soul, not a tree, not a single distraction in sight. And you managed to run over my bag. That takes talent, mister. That takes real talent. I can't believe it. I'm stuck on Mars. I don't even have lip gloss. Are we going, or do you plan on standing there all day?
G'day to you too.
Must you go so fast? Do you mind if I turn on the radio?
Your annual Silver Days festivities commence this Sunday with a parade on Asian Street.
Your wife must be a saint.
Not married.
I can see why. Where are we?
Menindee.
Well, I'm completely underwhelmed. Well, I am. Listen, about 4. I'm sorry I lost my temper. I'm not usually like that. It must be jet lag. Anyway, I'm really glad you happened along. I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't.
You want to find out about the bus? In there.
Yes.
I need to get to Lightning Ridge. What time is the next bus?
Only one goes that way. Leaves about 7.
4 hours to kill.
I didn't say it goes in the arvo.
The what?
Afternoon. It only goes in the morning. You have to wait till the morning.
I guess I'll need a room. Something with a view, please.
Got a view of the Thunderbox.
The what?
Dunny.
Doesn't anybody speak English out here?
All do. You should try to pick it up. Never know when it might come in handy.
Can I help you, mate?
Oh, yeah. Got a whole list of things here. Here you go. What's wrong?
You're him, aren't you? You're Alan Jones, the bloke that writes them books you're looking at. I've seen you on the telly.
I'd appreciate it if you just kept it between us. It's easy to do research if people don't know who I am.
Working on something new, are you? Something you can talk about?
More or less. The murder has something to do with poison flowers.
Lovely twist, that is. Lovely. Mum's the word around here, Mr. Jones. Not your real name, is it?
How'd you guess?
Kind of suspected it. Jones seems a bit obvious, if you know what I mean.
Know what you mean.
I'll get your stuff.
Thanks. And, Duachi?
That's right. Thanks a lot, Mr. Jones. It's not often someone as famous as you makes it out here.
There you go.
See you.
Hello. Oh, that's good, that is. The bloke who wrote it was just in here, but we're not supposed to say. Oh, was there something you wanted?
Yeah, I need to see some makeup.
Oh.
Do you have anything else?
Sorry.
Pantyhose. I need sheer to the waist, light shades for day, texture for evening, and sandalfoot.
Oh, I got nothing like that.
Let's try facial scrub. I need a good facial scrub. Do you at least have that?
No worries. What are you after?
Oatmeal, if you have it.
Got nothing in oatmeal, but this brown shade comes pretty close.
You planned on taking the bus? You already missed it.
What? It's not even 7 o'clock yet.
Driver decided to leave early.
I don't believe this place. What time is the next one?
Friday.
Is there another way out of here?
Get in before I change my mind.
Well, it's obviously not in your nature to be civil, but it is in mine, so I thank you for picking me up.
I'd stop for any, Sheila, especially one crying her eyes out.
Crying my eyes out, is that what you think?
Well, violent tears, what are they then, huh?
Without debating semantics, they're the after effects of some of your Outback dust in my contact lenses.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Oh, what
better get used to it. 120 in the shade isn't unusual out here.
Oh, great.
This is the Outback, Miss Hollings, not Beverly Hills. Your luggage tags.
Well, you're very observant, Mr.
Wellesley. Bill Wellesley. What brings you out here?
I'm selling some property my father left me. What about you?
On walkabout.
What?
Trip you'd call it. Doing some research.
On what?
Outback Flora.
Oh, I don't know her. Is she famous over here?
Flora has, flower plants that...
Well, then you're a botanist. I had a friend who was a botanist. She had to give it up, though. She couldn't make a living at it. I guess it's very common.
Well, to tell you the truth, I make my living at something else.
Oh, you don't have to explain to me. Everybody in L.A. is in the same boat. Dancers, musicians, actors.
Writers?
Oh, writers, too. It's probably the same over here. Well, take this guy, for example. This guy that wrote Fire Dance of the Monday Monday. I bet he did all kinds of other jobs before he finally hit it big.
Yeah, I bet he did.
Yep, now he's a big success.
Yeah? Is he any good?
Actually, he's quite refreshing. Well, he's no F. Scott Fitzgerald, of course, but then you wouldn't expect it in this kind of novel.
What kind is that?
Oh, you know, commercial tripe, not literature in the real sense of the word.
Well, have you ever considered the possibility that maybe the author wasn't trying to be Fitzgerald, that maybe he was just trying to provide good page-turning entertainment, the stuff that everyone could enjoy?
Why do I get the feeling that this is upsetting you?
It's not.
Well, it sounds like it. Is this guy, Jones, a friend of yours? Well, while you're trying to make up your mind, why don't we just avoid the subject, okay?
Fine.
Good. Look at that! Camels! I've got to get a picture of this.
Yeah, they run wild out here.
Really? Oh, no.
Oh, my God! 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 All the blundering, stupid, careless things! What in the bloody hell's wrong with you?
I'm so sorry. I can't believe it went off here. Let me help you.
Now, get away. Get away from me. Just get away. God! What is that stuff?
Mace.
Mace? Mace, what in the devil are you carrying it for?
For protection. I was mugged once at a supermarket. I thought I might need it.
Need it? There's nothing out here but kangaroos and emus.
You must think I'm such a jerk.
The thought had occurred to me on several occasions.
Well, you don't have to say it with so much conviction.
Why not?
Because I said I was sorry, which is more than some people do.
Any idea how to get to your place?
Well, I thought I'd stop at a police station and ask directions.
They don't have one. They police themselves out here. I'll find the way.
Well, that's right. I can do it myself.
Be my guest.
And stay out.
Did you see that? Did you see what he did?
Read the sign.
What is this, the Stone Age? Haven't they heard about women's liberation around here?
They've got their own way of doing things out there. The sooner you realize it, the better off you'll be.
Don't bet on it.
Well, if genes have anything to do with it, I say this is it. Oh, that's the mine.
Is that the house?
No.
Well, where's the house? I don't see a house.
I don't know. It's around a place here somewhere. Over here. Oh, this is it.
You're kidding. Are you sure this is a house?
Yeah, they built them this way to escape the heat.
This is my inheritance.
It's nothing to be afraid of, just a root.
A what?
A kangaroo. Found it in the shed over there. It looks like someone's been looking after it.
Ooh.
Hey, it won't bite, only wants a pat.
Yeah?
I made some tucker. You hungry?
Oh, yeah. Famished.
Good. Nothing like damper cooked on an open fire. Here.
Just like Skinner McGrath.
What?
It's a flatbread, you know? He makes it exactly the same way in the book. You want some? It has a lot of flaws, this book, but I'm really finding it very entertaining. You can have it when I'm done.
No, thanks. I mean, if it's that flawed, I wouldn't want to read it.
This was very nice of you, Mr. Wellesley. I appreciate it.
No problem. And you can forget the Wellesley. I mean, Bill will do just fine.
In your car. As soon as I sell this place, I'm going to pay you back for the repairs. Every penny.
We're long gone by then.
Oh, I'll send you a check.
Keep your money. I don't want it.
All right. Well, I think I'll check out the mine.
Wouldn't if I were you, it's in pretty bad shape.
Thank you for your concern, but don't worry about me. I can take care of myself. Despite what you might think, I'm not a helpless Sheila.
What I can't understand is how such an attractive, intelligent woman can be such a stupid, bloody drongo.
Will you be passing through town?
Yeah, I'm headed that way.
I have to stop at the ranch office. Could I hitch a ride with you?
Yeah, sure.
You seem to know this area pretty well. What do you think my place is worth?
Not very much. Well, the mine's exhausted, otherwise someone will be working it. Without that, the place isn't worth the price I serve.
Well, obviously it is to the Kilbar ranch people.
If I were you, I'd take whatever they offer. People have been known to change their minds.
You never take the first offer. You may be a good botanist, maybe a great one for all I know, but you obviously don't know much about real estate.
Yeah, and you do?
In Beverly Hills, everyone does.
Well, I guess this is goodbye then.
I guess it is. Yeah. You know, we really got off to a bad start. I'd like to make it up to you if I could. Why don't you stay for dinner?
Thanks, but I better take a rain check, as you call it.
Skinner McGrath said that sometimes it doesn't rain out here for 5 years at a time.
Wouldn't put too much faith in what he says.
Okay. I guess there's nothing left to say except thank you. Good luck.
You too.
Miss Hollings,
Yes.
we've been expecting you since we got your telegram. Well, come in, won't you?
Thank you.
I'm Reg Purdy, the district ranch manager.
How do you do?
Oh, well, did you have a good trip?
It's been interesting.
Well, these are my associates, Mr. Larkin.
G'day.
And Jim Tully. Jim's a geological engineer we've retained to advise us on land acquisitions. This is Miss Hollings from America.
Hello.
So, what do you think of our part of the world?
You're an American.
Yeah, I'm from Deadwood, South Dakota. Been down here for about 14 years. Not a bad place if you can get used to the weather.
I'll take your word for it.
Well, sit down. I'm sure you want to get straight down to business. So I have the contract here. I think you'll find it's a very fair offer.
I'm afraid this isn't acceptable.
Perhaps you don't understand, Miss Hollings. This isn't the States. Out here, it can take 20 acres of land to raise one head of cattle. Now, we're a small company with limited resources. And we're just not in a position to offer you any more.
I think you are. Anyway, you know where to find me if you change your mind.
Let me walk you out.
Thank you.
Hope you have a pleasant stay.
I'm sure I will.
Out of all the bloody Sheilas, we had to get this one, eh?
Yeah, she's something, all right.
You finished?
Yes.
Well, I haven't got liquid protein or granola or half of the rest of the stuff you've got on this list, and I don't expect I ever will.
Are you always this rude, or is this my lucky day?
Anything else?
Yes. Is there some place in town to work out?
Come again?
A gym, a class of some kind.
For what?
Exercise. Physical fitness, surely even you've heard of that.
G'day, Fee. I think you've been in the sun a bit too long, Missy. This town doesn't even have a nurse, let alone a health club.
Well, what do people around here do to stay in shape?
They work.
From the look of things, it's a less than perfect system.
Well, it suits us all right.
Excuse me. Hi, I'm Samantha Hollings.
Yank. I'm Gemma Gillaway.
Hi, it's nice to meet you.
Nice. And Amuka?
Oh, no, Beverly Hills.
Oh.
Would you mind if I asked you your feelings on physical fitness and exercise?
I don't know.
Surely you realize that it prolongs your life and increases your sex drive.
Really? Hi, Fee. Oh, Edith, come here. This is,
Sam, Samantha.
She wants to know what we reckon about fitness and sex.
I reckon I don't get enough, that's what.
Then that's what I reckon, too.
Oh, nice.
Beverly Hills.
Where?
What if I were to start a class, something fun and interesting like aerobics? Would you come?
Oh, I'd go to the moon if it helped get rid of this spare tire, and I know others that would, too.
Great. How would we spread the word here?
Oh, well, we can put a notice on Fiona's bulletin board. You don't mind, do you, love?
Terrific. Do you have a piece of paper and a pen?
Are you you quite through?
Almost. I just need for you to call me a taxi.
We don't have a taxi service. Maybe you'd like to start one.
Won't be any need for that. I'm going that way. I'd be happy to take it.
Thank you.
Sure. Fiona, would you get these things for me? I'll get it.
Well, thanks.
Sure.
Bye.
Carpet's set ready, mate. Needs a new one.
Yeah? How long will it take?
For a week, maybe 2. Has to come from Melbourne.
Got to fly in or something?
Could do, but it won't do you any good. I go on holidays tomorrow. I guess you'll be wanting a hotel then, eh?
Yep. Where is it?
Well, it doesn't matter. It's full up.
Something I can help you with?
Yeah, I'm looking for someone.
Oh, what's he look like?
It's a she, actually. An American.
She's gone. Anything I can do?
Tell me where I can get a lift.
Sure.
Thanks again for the lift.
Anytime.
There.
Well, what are you doing back here?
I thought I'd take you up on that dinner. The invitation still hold?
Sure. Oh, I'm sorry. Bill, this is Jim Tully. He was nice enough to drive me home.
Oh, yeah.
Pleasure.
Bill is a botanist. He's advising me on what to do with this place.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Not that I'm inclined to listen, of course, but then everyone's entitled to their opinion. Would you like to stay for dinner, too?
Oh, no, I'm expected elsewhere. Perhaps some other time?
Okay. Thanks again.
Sure. Nice meeting you.
Yeah, see you later.
Why'd you really come back?
Oh, the hotel's full. I was hoping to stay here till the car's fixed. I'll do my bit. Sleep out here. I wouldn't want your reputation bandied about on the Bush Telegraph.
I guess it'll be all right.
Thank you. First thing I better do is fix that ute. No good being stuck out here without wheels. Sail up. I said bloody bail up. What's this all about?
It's about thieving. It's about bludgers like you trying to steal my mate's ute.
Would it make any difference if I said I wasn't?
Tell him, Rog. Will it make any difference? Yes. I'll tell you how much difference it'd make. Absolutely nothing. Now, you save your breath for your prayers. Now, Rog, do you want to do him in? Or will I?
If anyone's getting done in, it's you two. Now get off my property before I'm tempted to use this thing.
We know who owns this property, and it's not bloody either one of you two. Now, we'll be back, and we have our own way of dispensing justice over here.
This is crazy. Aren't you going to say something?
Oh, you were doing just fine.
Hey, look, Nob, I've even pinched all his old blunderbuss.
And Dexter to boot.
By Ollie, do you mean my father? Oliver Hollings?
Father? You must be young Samantha. Ollie's holy terror.
Somehow that seems appropriate.
How did you know that?
Because he was my best mate. He showed me all the pictures. He read me all the letters until they stopped coming. You've grown up a bit.
You must be Nobby. He used to write to me about you all the time. How do you like the lasagna?
It defies words. Tell her, Rog, tell her how good it is.
It's pretty incredible, miss.
I'm glad you like it.
What's the interesting flavor?
It's curry. I thought I'd try something different. Nobby,
Mm-hmm.
can you tell me any more about my dad?
Well, he loved his books, always loved his books. And he was very good with his hands. He could fix anything. Isn't that right, Ron? He knew more about gadgets than the gadget makers themselves. Your dad was a great old mate. They don't make them like him anymore. Could I bother you for another grog? Sure. Thank you. They are the biggest bunch of villains that have ever crossed a billabong, and they will not rest until they've driven every digger off that ridge.
The ranchers are paying for the land.
But that is the art of deception. You see, Ollie sniffed that all out. He knew there was more treasure up there on the ridge there is in King Tut's tomb.
Could find it ourselves if we had his journals. He burned them before he died.
Sam's father told you all this?
Didn't have to. Read his mind. Because we were cosmically connected. But somebody must have tapped into the beam because they knew. And that's why they did him in.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you don't think my father's death was an accident?
Missy, I would say that your father was the best bloody opal miner I ever knew. He wouldn't make that kind of mistake.
Night.
Good night.
Good night, Nobby.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good
Night,
night,
Rog. Night, Nob.
Do you think there's anything to what he said?
If there was, I'm sure it would have come out in the inquiry. Besides, I've got a sneaking suspicion Nobby's operating on a different wavelength.
Now I know what my father meant when he talked about crazy old Nobby. Well, I guess I'll go to bed. Will you be all right out here?
Oh, yeah, fine.
Okay.
Right. Sam.
Did you get it started yet?
No, the carburetor's stuffed.
Stuffed?
It won't work.
Oh. Have you tried hitting the float 4 times with a metal object?
What?
Skinner McGrath says that desert dust gums up the float in an old carburetor. You have to hit it precisely 4 times with a metal object to shake it loose. Otherwise, it won't start.
How's that so?
I'd try it if I were you. You know, he seems to know what he's talking about.
I'm not in the habit of taking advice from fictional characters.
Well, somebody had to write the books, and he seems to be very knowledgeable.
How knowledgeable, huh? Well, I guarantee you, the bloke who writes those books from his plush office in Sydney doesn't know any more about float bowls than I do. And furthermore, I guarantee you that hitting that with this, either 4 times or 40, is not only a waste of my bloody time, but an insult to a grown man's intelligence.
Oh, it is it?
Yes, it is.
Well, then maybe someone who is more open-minded and less stubborn ought to do it. Someone like a grown woman. Where is the float? Never mind. And another thing. You are absolutely and unequivocally the most egotistical botanist person I have ever met.
I'm going to town. Need anything?
Since you'll never apologize, flowers would be nice.
There you go, Peter. I'll give you a ring the minute the other things come in.
Right.
Rhoda.
Hey, you look great. Where are you off to?
Can't a lady fix herself up without being interrogated? Besides, you never know when a handsome bloke like yourself's going to come in. You all settled in then?
Yeah, more or less.
The accommodation, it's to your liking?
Yeah, it'll do.
It's just that if you decided it was a bit cramped, there's plenty of room at my place.
Thanks, but won't be staying that long.
Are you going to the miners' dance?
Oh, I haven't given it much thought, actually.
Oh, well, if you do, keep me in mind. I make a very good partner. Anything else today?
No, that'll do, thanks. Oh, flowers. You got any flowers?
Oh, have a look. Sorry, must have sold out.
Well, that'll do, thanks.
Hey, where do you think you're going with that, huh? Well, don't you do that again.
Anybody home?
Oh, is now a good time?
For what?
The fitness class, of course.
Oh, well, listen, I was hoping we'd have a group.
But we do.
G'day. This is Mary.
You do?
Come in. Come in. Melvin? Melvin! You rancid maggot. Will you get my friend a heart starter?
Compliments of Bert.
Who's Bert?
Guest of honor. Going out just the way he likes. Glass of grog. Good mate. Spend his hard-earned money.
Bloody sad he had to go out the way that he did. An accident, they're calling it. Fell from a roof, broke his neck.
Pushed is more like it.
You don't believe it?
You bet I don't. Couldn't get Bert to stand on a chair, let alone a roof. Fear of heights, Mulry can tell you.
Worst case I ever saw. He couldn't change a bloody light bulb. This was no accident.
He was bushwhacked.
Makes four. 4 diggers who wouldn't sell. All dead.
Don't you see they're trying to kill us all? They're going to pluck us out one by one while we stand here squandering our cosmic energies. Now, yesterday, Bert, tomorrow, me, you.
What are we supposed to do?
District Constabulary want evidence. Bloody depressing it is.
Too depressing to go on about. Roger, what's the time? No. I'll tell you what the time is. The time is to give Bert a big farewell. Come on, lads. Let's give him a good farewell.
He's true blue. He's an opel miner through and through. He's a boozer, so they say. Trying to go to heaven, but he went the other way.
Excuse me, mate. Is there a vet around here?
None for 300 miles. Oh, Mrs. Parker's pretty good with animals.
I need something else. Someone to tell me if I'm right about this stuff.
Convict grass.
You sure?
Bloody oath. I used to run stock up north. It's a dead set poison for sheep and cattle.
And about the only thing that grows around here.
To this, and cellulite will be a thing of the past.
That's because we'll all be dead.
Come on, ladies. You have never been more alive in your lives. Tomorrow, we'll concentrate on proper nutrition. Then we'll concentrate on self-esteem. By the time I'm through with you, you won't know yourself. I hope. Return to sender.
My dear wife, it was our understanding that you and Samantha would join me as soon as I was settled. I now feel you've gone back on your promise. Your refusal to discuss the matter is like a knife slicing through my heart.
My dress. You're dead meat. You! Look out, you! His journals. Purchased 5 acres from Jimmy Kay. November 2nd, purchased 12 acres from Norman Whiteside. January 6th, purchased 10 acres from Gordon Littlejohn. What do you think he was up to, Dex? What crazy scheme did he have in mind, huh? We have ways to make you talk, you know.
Anybody home?
Come on in. I'll get back to you later. Continue to eat. Oh, hi.
Not interrupting anything, am I?
No, come on in.
What do we have here?
It's part of my father's legacy. Gee, we've become kind of a team.
These flowers are for you.
Thought that living all the way out here, you might like a little color.
Well, thank you. I'm sorry the place is such a mess. I wasn't expecting anyone.
Oh, I won't keep you long. There's just a little something I wanted to talk to you about.
Oh?
Yeah, there's a dance on Saturday night. It's kind of a miner's tradition around here. Thought if you weren't already going, maybe you'd like to go with me.
Well, I really hadn't thought about it.
Why don't you think about it? Let me know.
Okay.
Looks like I have kind of got you at a bad time, huh?
Well, I was just going through some of my father's things, trying to determine what this place is really worth.
Well, I gotta be going. I got a lot of work to do.
Well, here, let me walk you out.
Look, I could lose my job for telling you this, but I know exactly what this place is worth. I surveyed every inch of it myself.
Well, are they being honest with me or not?
Not exactly.
What does that mean?
Well, it means that this place is worth 8, maybe 10% more than they offered you. But I think that if you hold out for the 10, that you'll get it.
What about the mine? Is that as worthless as they say it is?
Well, not really. You know, it's an opal mine. You could maybe eke out a living if you didn't mind this lifestyle. But Samantha, I just don't see you in the park.
Well, what's your advice?
I'd hold out for the 10%. I know they'll go that high. When they do, just sell this place and never look back. I gotta go.
Thanks.
Yeah. One less digger. Anybody gonna find him?
Not for a million years, boss.
Good.
Hey, what about that Hollings woman?
No worries. That friend of hers is a bit of a sticky beak. He's been asking questions all around the town.
Well, a fella like him ought to know better.
Got some things I thought you could use.
Thank you. Is the truck still running all right?
Yeah, fine. Only stalled once.
Good.
Look, about this morning.
Oh, yes, this morning.
Yeah, look, I didn't mean to jump down your throat.
What was that? I didn't quite hear you.
I said I didn't mean to be so hard on you. Even tried to get those flowers you wanted, but they're all...
Oh, Jim Tully brought me these. Apparently he had no problem. But then again, I suppose it's perfectly possible that this was the very last bunch. He asked me to dance. I told him I'd have to think about it. I don't even know if I want to go to the dance. What I mean is, I don't know if I want to go to the dance with him.
I don't blame you. I wouldn't go anywhere with that bloke.
Well, for your information, Jim has been very helpful to me. He put his job on the line in order to give me inside information on what I should ask for this place.
If he really wanted to be helpful, he would have told you not to sell.
Why should he do that?
Because they don't want to run stock on this place, and he bloody well knows it.
What are you talking about?
I did some checking. The grass out here's poison the cattle. The water table's too deep to get at, so you can forget about irrigation. There's something else going on here, and he's in the middle of it.
It's so easy to discredit someone when they're not here to defend themselves, isn't it?
He's a fake, Sam. If I were you, I'd stay right away from him.
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? That would really massage your ego. Well, for your information, I don't happen to agree with your assessment. And for all I care, you can take your suspicions and sit on them. Anyway, I couldn't go to the dance with you or anybody else because I don't have a dress. The rats ate it. Bill,
Wake up.
Huh?
Wake up.
What's wrong?
You were right. You were right about everything. It's all in here.
Sam, it's 4 o'clock in the bloody morning.
Listen. After performing final tests on mine, am convinced property like entire ridge sits on a vein of untold wealth just waiting to be mined. It's Opal's. It was Opal's all along. Come on.
What? Where?
The mine. I want to start working it right away.
Sam, the place is about to collapse. Besides, 4 o'clock in the morning, and this is only a theory.
Not to me, it isn't.
Sam? Sam? One day is all you get from me. I said I'd do my bit, but I didn't say anything about swinging a pick in a bloody mine. Well, don't you stand there, start filling the barrow.
You just told me to hold the lamp.
Well, now I'm telling you to put it down. What? What?
My nail.
Where? There, fixed.
I can't anymore. I just can't.
Sam, why didn't you say something?
I didn't want to complain.
Come on, let's get a dressing on ourselves.
Oh. Oh, if you only knew how good that feels. Why am I so stubborn, Bill? There was one thing about myself that I could change. That would certainly be it.
I don't know. When it comes to being stubborn, I'm just as guilty as you are.
Sweet of you to say that. It's true, too. It's a shame we got off on the wrong foot, isn't it?
Yeah. We could change all that. Put the rows behind us and pretend we've just met. That's if you wanted, that is. I mean, it might be a lousy idea, but we never know unless we try. And a good place to start could be the miners' dance. That's if you're not already going with what's his name. What do you reckon, huh? Give it a whirl? Sam?
Hello, handsome. How are you today?
Good. Need to use your dog and bone.
It's around the corner.
Thanks. Jen, how are ya? Yeah, I know it's been a while. What kind of question is that? Of course I miss it. Yeah, work's going well. I stumbled onto something new. Haven't quite flushed it out yet, but it's shaping into a ripper of a plot, I tell you. Yeah. Now, Jen, the reason I called, I need you to do me a favour. Yeah, I want you to pick up a couple of things and get them to me by Saturday.
Fiona.
I mean, charter something if you have to. Yeah.
Fiona? What? I was wondering about my new leotards. Have they come yet?
Yeah, they're here. Hold your horses. They're in the boot of my car.
Jen, what in the hell are you doing here?
Your friendly courier. You said this place was far. You didn't say it was the end of the earth.
I thought you'd send it up. I wasn't expecting a personal delivery.
I couldn't get a charter to fly in here. Had to drive the last 100 Ks. And besides, what kind of assistant would I be to trust something this special to strangers? Some lucky girl you found. Well, you can see what I've got her. She's not the queen of the ball in this number. I'll eat my hat. And to go with it, what do you think?
I think I'm a bloody genius for letting you take charge. Come on, I'll buy you a drink. Quite sure what I'm looking for, but anything you can get on this Culbara bunch would be helpful.
I'll see what I can do. Now the business is out of the way, there's something I'm dying to tell you. I'm getting married. Gordon asked me last night.
Congratulations. So he's finally making an honest woman of you, huh?
About time, isn't it?
He's a lucky man. Now give us a kiss.
But I've had it, girls. What is the matter with you anyway? Don't you have any self-respect? You shouldn't be in here. You should be out there fighting them. Who? Men. They treat us like second-class citizens.
Yeah.
What do we have here?
That, for starters. Now, 2 sherries. 2 sherries.
I'll give you sherries. And what's this?
Call it women's liberation.
And you can call that what you like.
There she is. Hey, you're back.
Excuse me.
Something wrong?
I have to get ready.
I thought we weren't leaving till 8.
I've decided to go with Tully.
Why?
Changed my mind.
Why, just like that?
Just like that.
Oh. I guess you won't be needing these then.
Dessert's even better.
Now, this is your love line. This is a very sincere line.
What does it mean?
What it means is love is coming to you, a very passionate love from a digger. Now, this is not a permanent thing. It's just for a night, this night. See that mark on your hand? That is cosmic calligraphy.
That's where me jealous sister stuck her pencil when we were kids. Oh, I don't think the stars converse with you at all. I think you're just trying to break me down so you can have your way with me.
Excuse me? This is cutting in.
Sure.
I don't know what to say.
So you like the dress?
You know I do.
Then say you like the roses.
I love the roses.
Good. Don't say any more.
Not even about the woman in the cafe.
Not even her.
I guess I'll just have to trust you.
What are we doing here?
I don't know.
There you are.
Don't you know it's not polite to run out on a girl when she's still asleep?
I didn't run. I tiptoed.
What are you doing out here?
Take a look at that.
What is it?
Bullet hole.
Why would anybody want to shoot at you?
Guess I've been asking too many questions. Listen, I want you to go through those journals again. See if there's anything we missed.
Okay.
I'll be back in a bit.
Where are you going?
Town? To check on something.
Hey. Be careful, huh?
No worries.
Number 6 is missing.
Edith? I'm worried something's happened to her. She's never usually this late. Maybe someone should go and see if she's all right.
I'll go. You girls go home.
Get off my truck!
no, not again. Oh, you little devil. It took me 3 days to find the last one. What's this? You found yourself a new hiding place, haven't you? Come on now. Let me see what else you've stashed in there. Six. And I fear the rancher's knowledge of my discovery will only serve to hasten my death. Bastards. Thank you, Skinner McGrath. Edith! Edith!
Oh, you all right? We were worried about you.
Yeah, I'm fine. Take me into town. I'll explain on the way.
Sure about this? What if somebody comes?
Sunday, Edith. Nobody's here.
But what if something awful happens?
If anything goes wrong, call Bill. He'll know what to do.
Oh, here. Right, you right?
Yeah. Okay. All right. Oh! Thanks.
Find what you're looking for? You know, if you're gonna take up this line of work, you ought to learn a few tricks of the trade. And I suspect it's not your style.
I didn't think murder was yours.
Tells you something about first impressions,
Was it
doesn't
worth killing my father for some uranium?
That was a matter of priorities. Now get her out of here.
Jen. Yeah, how are you? Listen, have you found out anything about Kilburra? Yeah? I'm listening.
I've got to speak to you.
I know you are.
Oh, but you don't understand. It's an emergency.
I understand. Get out before I do me block. Is every Sheila in this town gone stark raving mad?
What? Look, you'll have to speak up a bit, Jen. You sure? Okay. Bye.
I've heard it all before. It's a load of old. Yeah, it is, but it's
It's uranium.
What?
They're after bloody uranium.
Guilty! with Sean McPherson. He swears Purdy barreled past his place less than an hour ago.
The mongrel is taking it a little Spade Ridge.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm as sure I can feel it in my water.
The bottom of this.
Let's go.
It's over now. More round that.
Hang on.
Now what?
We're going with you.
Over my dead body.
Well, if that's the way it's going to be.
That's Purdy's truck. Okay, let's get closer.
So sure we should be doing this, Edith?
I am. They treat us like we're useless flies, push us around like respect hasn't been invented yet. Well, I'm tired of it. We came here to help, and that's what we're gonna do. Right on. Oh, you know what I mean. Look at them. Like a bunch of boys playing soldiers.
She's in there all right. How many's with her? Two that I could see.
Edith, look.
Make that three.
What on earth is that? My shingai. I was deadly when I was a girl. Oh! Mind you, I'm a bit rusty.
Now move, boys.
Quick, quick.
You guys try and get him out of the shed.
Samantha, I'm not going to ask you this. I'm not going to ask you this again. Sign the paper.
Look what I just said.
Bloody hell! Get out of here!
Hey! Hey!
You should have stuck to plants. Now put the gun down. Be a good boy. Put the gun down. Do I have to spell it out for you people?
Ow!
Some Sheila you turned out to be. If you paid attention to Skinner McGrath, this wouldn't have happened.
You know bloody well I did pay attention to Skinner McGrath.
Not to chapter 13 of The Stranger from Wanamora.
I didn't read The Stranger from Wanamora.
Be quiet.
Well, the same thing happened in chapter 4, The Fire Dance of the Monday Monday, and I know you read that.
Chapter 4? Well, that was interesting. Uninspired.
Inspired?
Uninspired, but, timely.
I said shut up. Now you, move out.
Oh, my watch.
What's your back, mate?
never read Skinner McGrath.
I lie.
About bloody time, too.
Come on, we'll miss him on the telly.
The trial of the three suspects, Tully, Purdy and Larkin, is set to take place later this month. Meanwhile, a spokesman for North Queensland Uranium Limited has unveiled a plan to make full restitution of all lands improperly acquired by the Kilbarra subsidiary. They also said they are instituting a new leasing program which will pay miners for the use of their mineral rights while allowing them to live their own lives undisturbed. Now to find out how locals have taken news of their good fortune, we go live to Tony Walters.
I'm standing here to mine on the outskirts of Lightning Ridge with two of the area's opal miners, Nobby Fremantle and his partner Roger Bell. Starting with you, Mr. Fremantle, can you tell us how you feel about the turn of events?
How do I feel? Tell them, right? Tell them.
You bloody tell us. I tried, you wouldn't let me get it out.
I would too.
No, you wouldn't. You never do.
You implying that I don't let you speak your mind?
I'm implying. I'm sick of you trying to put words in my mouth and trying to take them away. That's what I'm implying.
I'll tell you what. You are one of the most boring, inefficient people that I have ever met. Because you don't have...
Skinner McGrath held it to the light and twisted it between his fingers. If he lived to be 100, he would never mistake that smooth, suede-like texture for anything but that old cattleman's scourge, convict grass.
Bill,
What is it?
I'm rich.
Hey, you're not rich. You're very bloody rich.
I can't believe it. Fantastic. I can do anything I want. And you know the first thing I'm going to do? I'm going to make sure you never have to worry about money ever again. You can spend all your time doing research. You can become the most respected botanist in all of Australia, maybe the world.
Sam, I've been meaning to tell you something. I'm not really a botanist.
All right, a scientist then. What difference does it make? You can have anything you want, Bill.
Anything?
Anything.
Okay. Time to go home.
What a wonderful house. Who lives there?
The bloke who writes all those Skinner McGrath books.
Then you do know him.
Yeah, just a bit.
Morning, miss.
Morning.
Morning, sir. Good to have you home again.
We'll be home, Bob.
You?
Tried to tell you.
Really? That is the most despicable thing I have ever heard of.
I tried. I just couldn't find the words.
You couldn't find the words. Man writes 15 novels, 12 of them bestsellers, and he can't find the words to say, I am a liar. I find that hard to believe. I don't know why, I just find it hard to believe. Look at this place.
You like it?
It has possibilities. A little stark, of course, and the furniture's a little, dark. I guess it needs a woman's touch.
You think you could call it home?
You should have told me.
I know.
But then again, I do love a good surprise.